January 23rd was a bad day for the South Carolina men's basketball team, as they lost on the road to Tennessee. Today, they take on Tennessee once again at Colonial Life Arena. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Tennessee came into Columbia hoping to sweep the season series against the Gamecocks, but their defense had trouble controlling the Lithuanian duo early. Lamonis Cherkevičius and Mindaugas Kačinis combined for 23 points for the game, and had some tough layups early. South Carolina's dominance was evident in the paint. For the game, South Carolina beat Tennessee 42-14 in the colored region. Kevin Punter Jr., Tennessee's leading scorer, was hurt and sat out for this game. Devin Bachman led the team with 19 points, but Armani Moore, the team's second leading scorer, made 4 of 13 shots and had just 10 points. It didn't take long for South Carolina's three-point barrage to go underway. The Gamecocks made 5 of 12 three-pointers in the first half, with 4 of those three-pointers coming from Duane Notice, and the 5th one coming from Sindarius Thornwell, as they took a 49-34 lead into halftime. The three-point barrage continued, with Michael Carrera and Mindaugas Kačinis getting three-pointers of their own. In the end, the short-handed Volunteers had no answers for the red-hot Gamecocks, as they ended up losing in blowout fashion by a final score of 84-58.
After leading the team with 17 points, Duane Notice talked about South Carolina's status moving forward.
We're not worried about, how many wins we're going to get. We're just worried about the next game. The next game is the hardest game and the most important game for us. So we'd like to win every game that's up in our schedule. And that's the plan, obviously, but, we're not, looking too much into the future, saying we're going to finish with this record. We're just worried about playing the next game. It's like every time we have a press conference and win a game, we find out about a new record that we surpassed or broken throughout the year. So it feels good to kind of be on top and have this kind of feeling when it comes to these amount of wins, because we've been through the struggle, him more so than me, because he's been here for 4 years. So I couldn't imagine how you felt starting to rebuild the program. So it's a great feeling right now.
Coach Frank Martin also talked about Duane Notice's performance and how the team has responded after some tough road losses in the SEC.
It's Duane's a stud. There's no other way. He's just a stud as a human being. And when we were in a fragile place as a team, no surprise that he has stepped up and played the way he has the last 2 games. Against Florida, they guard him. People don't leave him alone. They know he can shoot, so they guard him. So what's he do? He has 8 assists. I don't think we've had a guy with 8 assists all year. I could be wrong. And then he comes back today, and because now Lamonis is re-engaged and we're throwing it to him, and so is Mindaugas. Now that defense is starting to collapse, and then all of a sudden we're making that next pass, and now he's dialed in and making shots, and he's not settled. That's the other part. Sometimes he tends to settle, and he's learning when to drive, when not to drive, how deep to get on the drive, which are all decisions that players have to make as they get better. And he's a stud.
At one point, Tennessee cut the lead to 13 in the second half, but the Gamecocks went on a 17-0 run to put the game away. They ended up winning by a final score of 84-58. They will take on Mississippi State on Saturday, February 27th. For Capital City Sports, this is Nick Veronesi.